If you're over 60 and trying to lower your blood pressure, some vegetables might actually be working against you, and almost no one talks about it. Doctors always say, eat more vegetables. But research shows some vegetables can dramatically lower blood pressure, while others barely help at all. In fact, one vegetable on today's list helps your body produce natural nitric oxide, which relaxes your arteries and improves blood flow, but most people eat it the wrong way. Another vegetable helped participants drop their systolic blood pressure by as much as 10 points in clinical studies, yet most seniors rarely eat it. So get ready because today I'm going to show you the 7 vegetables that can naturally help lower blood pressure after 60. And watch out, because number 3 will probably surprise you. Before we start, there's one quick thing most people don't realize about vegetables and blood pressure. It's not just what you eat that matters, it's how often you eat it and how it's prepared. Some vegetables only help lower blood pressure when you eat them regularly, while others lose a lot of their benefits if they're overcooked or covered in salt. So, as we go through this list, I'll show you not just the best vegetables to eat after 60, but also the simple way to prepare them, so your body actually gets the blood pressure benefits. Let's dive in with number 1 on the list, beets. And here's where most people get it wrong. Most seniors eat beets either pickled or boiled soft. That's a mistake. Boiling beets strips out a compound called dietary nitrates. Your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes the walls of your arteries. Relaxed artery walls mean lower blood pressure. It's that simple. A study in the journal Hypertension found something striking. 1 cup of beetroot juice lowered systolic blood pressure by about 8 millimeters of mercury. That happened in just 24 hours. Those are real results from a real study. The fix is simple. Eat beets raw, roasted, or juiced. If you buy pickled beets, check the sodium label first. Most commercial pickled beets are packed with salt, and that cancels the benefit entirely. One more thing about beets. The effect doesn't last long in your system. You need to eat them several times a week to keep blood pressure lower over time. But beets aren't the only vegetable most people prepare the wrong way. Number 2 on this list has the same problem, and almost every senior makes this exact mistake at dinner time. Spinach is number 2, and most people quietly throw away the benefits every time they cook it. Spinach is loaded with potassium and magnesium. These 2 minerals help your kidneys flush excess sodium from your blood. Less sodium means less pressure on your artery walls. Simple. A large review in the British Medical Journal linked higher potassium intake to meaningful drops in blood pressure. The effect was strongest in people eating a lot of sodium. That's most seniors in America. Here's the problem. When you boil spinach and drain the water, you pour the potassium right down the sink. It leaches out into the cooking liquid. Gone. The fix is easy. Steam spinach instead of boiling it, or eat it raw in a salad. Either way, the potassium stays in your food where it belongs. Now, number 3 is the one almost nobody talks about. It might already be sitting in your refrigerator right now. Most people think it's just filler, but the research tells a completely different story. Number 3 is celery. Seeing this vegetable on this list always surprises people. Most seniors treat celery like decoration on a vegetable tray, but celery contains a compound called phthalate. Here's what that means simply. It relaxes the muscle tissue lining your artery walls. When those muscles let go, your arteries widen. Wider arteries mean lower blood pressure. Research going back decades confirms celery has real blood pressure lowering effects. It's been used in traditional Chinese medicine to treat high blood pressure for centuries. More recent pharmacological research has started to back that up scientifically. 4 stalks a day is the amount used in early human research. That's easy to fit into lunch or a snack. Eat it raw for the most benefit. You can add it to soups, but put it in near the end. Too much heat for too long breaks down the active compounds. Number 4 is a vegetable almost everyone already eats, but almost everyone ruins it in the kitchen without realizing it. Number 4 is garlic, and this one is all about how you prepare it. Garlic contains a compound called allicin. Allicin helps relax your blood vessels, which lowers blood pressure, but this compound only forms after you crush or chop the garlic, and high heat destroys it fast. Multiple clinical trial reviews confirm that garlic can significantly lower systolic blood pressure in people with hypertension. The drops measured in several studies reached 5 to 9 millimeters of mercury. That's a real meaningful result. Here's the trick. Crush or mince your garlic first, then wait 10 minutes before adding it to heat. That pause lets the allicin fully develop. After that, low to medium heat won't destroy it as quickly. Raw garlic has the strongest effect. If you can handle the taste, add a little raw minced garlic to a salad dressing or a spread. Number 5 is going to surprise a lot of you. Most people assume raw is always better, but with this vegetable, cooking it actually makes it more powerful for blood pressure. Number 5 is tomatoes, and this is where most people have it backwards. Cooking tomatoes increases the level of a compound called lycopene. Lycopene gives tomatoes their red color. It's also an antioxidant tied to lower blood pressure. Your body absorbs it better from cooked tomatoes than from raw ones. Research in the journal Atherosclerosis found that lycopene was linked to lower systolic blood pressure. It was studied in people with cardiovascular risk factors, and the results were significant. Tomato paste, low-sodium tomato sauce, and canned whole tomatoes can carry several times more available lycopene than a fresh raw tomato. The cooking process releases it. Just watch the sodium carefully. Many canned tomato products are very high in salt. Always check the label before you buy. Number 6 is one most seniors eat now and then, but not nearly enough. And the evidence supporting it for blood pressure is stronger than most people know. Number 6 is broccoli, and I want you to stay with me on this one. Broccoli contains potassium, magnesium, and a compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane reduces inflammation in your blood vessel walls. Inflamed vessel walls become stiff. Stiff walls force your heart to push harder. That drives blood pressure up. A long-term study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition looked at cruciferous vegetables like broccoli. People who ate them regularly had significantly lower rates of cardiovascular disease overall. The preparation tip here is critical. Steam broccoli lightly just until it turns bright green. Do not boil it soft. Overcooking destroys sulforaphane fast. A few servings a week is enough to matter. Now, number 7 might be the easiest thing on this entire list to add to your diet. And if you like comfort food, you're going to love this one. Number 7 is sweet potatoes. And this one is a genuine win for anyone managing blood pressure after 60. One medium sweet potato contains more potassium than a banana. Potassium is one of the most important nutrients for controlling blood pressure. Here's why. Potassium and sodium work against each other in your body. The more potassium you eat, the more sodium your kidneys pull from your blood. Less sodium means lower pressure. It's a direct trade. A large analysis in the British Medical Journal confirmed that higher potassium intake significantly lowered blood pressure in adults. The effect was strongest in people eating a high sodium diet, and most Americans eat far more sodium than their body needs every day. Bake or roast sweet potatoes without added salt. Skip the butter and brown sugar. A little olive oil and cinnamon is a great swap. You get the full potassium benefit without adding extra sodium. Now let's bring this all together. You now have 7 vegetables that can genuinely help lower your blood pressure after 60. Beets for nitric oxide, spinach and sweet potatoes for potassium, celery to relax your artery walls, garlic for a lysine when you prepare it right, cooked tomatoes for lycopene, and broccoli to fight the inflammation that stiffens your vessels. Every one of these has real research behind it, no made-up numbers. But remember what we said at the start. It's not just what you eat, it's how you prepare it and how often you eat it. Lightly cooked or raw beets boiled every time. Low sodium always matters. And eating these vegetables consistently is what drives real results. One good meal doesn't change your blood pressure. Regular habits do. These vegetables aren't a replacement for your doctor's guidance or your current medications. But added to your regular diet, they give your body real tools to work with. That matters more than most people realize. If this was helpful, please hit subscribe. We put out a new video every week with practical health information built for people over 60. Your next video is already waiting right there. Don't miss it.